welcome to Critical Hit, a Major Spoilers podcast. Thank you so much for downloading and checking us out again this week. Oh, man. I didn't want to jump right into a fight. We just got our epic destinies. We're still shaking the dust off. Still trying these things off.
Way to test them out.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You've convinced me. Let's bash some heads in.
All right. So everybody go ahead and roll initiative.
Initiative.
Right. Initializing.
Probably not last.
Very not last.
Oh my god. I'm second.
All right. Well, who do we have here? Yeah, Kat. What's Kat's initiative?
28.
Little Sparkle.
33.
Oram.
26.
Randus.
27.
And Sakar.
22.
Okay. So, since you guys did win that skills challenge, as a bonus for that, sort of being super battle ready, you can, as a group, decide who gets a plus 10 to initiative.
Oh.
However, on top of that, you don't have to apply it now.
Oh.
You can apply it at any point during this fight.
Hold that on to our pocket.
Yeah, hold on just a second.
That's cool.
Just as a reminder to everyone, I do have a little thing called Hex of Madness. Area burst 1 within 10 squares. Each enemy in the burst. Let's see.
We might be able to swing it to where... No, maybe not quite.
No, that's not the one I was thinking of.
So it makes a car go back to back.
Oh, I'm sorry. I have Mass Charm. Burst 1 within 10 squares. It's automatic. I can slide each target up to 5 squares, and then each target makes a melee basic attack against a creature of your choice as a free action. And that is an automatic.
You say the burst 1 or burst 2?
Burst 1 within 10 squares.
All right. So what you're saying is try and move guys together.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So let's do some explanations. So you guys see the map?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It is Gigundus. So this black area is the Dawn Czarina. The white rectangle is the Helms area, and there are some comfortable stairs that lead up to it. So basically moving into that area eats up an additional square. So it's not difficult terrain. If you're inside of it, you can move normally, but moving into the area is going to cost you 2 squares of movement just because there are stairs and stuff. This green thing down here is the enemy ship. It stands lower than the Dawn Czarina, but is, traversable normally. And over here, you see some yellow-skinned, scraggly-looking pirate types with sharp, pointy teeth and red eyes who have boarded your ship. More importantly, though, over here, you see that anchor, which... those of you that have seen it recognize as staticite. Immediately upon that thing striking the ship, definitely those of you whom it would affect immediately start feeling its effects. So here is the deal with the staticite. As long as this staticite anchor stands, powers with the arcane or divine keyword are 1, weakened, so you deal half damage with them. 2, any healing provided by them is half. And 3, any movement provided by them is half. That is friendly movement and enemy movement. If your power does not have the arcane or divine keyword, it is unaffected. All instances round down To remove the anchored, it takes up a standard action thievery check, a standard action to unhook it, a standard action athletics check to chuck it, and then a standard action either arcana or religion check to sort of clear the anti-magic field out of the air. They have to be executed in that order.
Noted.
Which is good. Because that's the order we move in.
So I'm guessing we have to be right next to the anchor to...
Yes, you have to be adjacent to the anchor to execute any of those checks.
Does it matter which side we're on?
Nope.
Okay.
As long as you're adjacent to it, you can be catty corner to it or whatever. As long as you're adjacent to it, you're fine.
The status side anchor is the red blob.
That red blob is a status side anchor, correct.
The yellow area is the other ship.
Yep.
Onto which we can traverse theoretically, but right now there's no reason to.
You can.
Because all the bad guys are on board the Czarina.
Yeah. Just wanted to. Everybody jumps onto that ship and is like, "Screw you guys!" Whee!
And we leave.
And you can't get away because of the status side anchor. So
Oh, okay.
no matter what, you need to get rid of that anchor.
Just ignore the bad guys and burn down their ship.
Yep. Join our crew.
Or die.
We have spiders back home. All right.
Maybe if they were drow.
Maybe. So we will start up the combat at the top of the round. We have Cosmic Corsair up here.
Oh, no.
Probably the guy with the coolest name out of the bunch.
Great name.
And he is going to make a little diamond shape in front of his forehead and shoot a beam at Randus. That is going to be a 42 versus will.
Did you say a 42? Yes, that hits.
Okay. That's going to be 34 psychic damage.
Yay! 15 resistance.
Yay. And also you take you're weakened and take a -2 penalty to saving throw, save ends both. So on top of the weakening effect, you're also weakened.
So how's that
Which
stack?
doesn't stack.
Okay.
It doesn't stack, so.
All right. -2 penalty to saving throws, save ends. Does one save will end both or save separately?
Yep, save ends both. Yep.
Okay, save ends. Okay.
And then it's going to move up here. And that'll be that guy's turn. So then we'll go to this guy here, Satellite Scalawag, who is going to move up to Little Sparkle, and he's got like a curvy sword, but also he's like jumping around and being like wah oh, wah. So he's going to basically jump up in the air and come down with a chop at Little Sparkle.
Exciting.
A 44 versus AC.
Oh yeah, that's gonna hit.
30 damage.
Okay. Ow.
And it'll shift 3 squares. Boop, boop, boop. And that'll be its turn. Which takes us to Little Sparkle.
Okay. I am going to move 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I will move to right over here.
Okay.
And since that guy has not acted yet, I have combat advantage against him.
Okay.
So I will attempt to stunning strike him.
Sounds good.
Oh, boo. I roll. Oh, but hey, I have a new Epic Destiny power. So, is he higher level than me?
He is, in fact, higher level than you.
Then I will re-roll that natural one. Into a 47.
47's going to hit.
Excellent.
Sweet.
Nice.
Here's a reminder. I don't know if anyone has things like me that went up at epic level, but pay attention to that because I have the weapon focus feat, which went up this level. So I will do some damage to him. So he'll take 42 damage and be stunned.
Oof. All right. Anything else?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Cat, what are you doing up here?
Woo! I have no idea.
Go
I'm gonna
kick
curse the two that are closest to me.
Let's see. So that would be this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. So that'll be this one here.
I'm going to create problems for you
Okay.
by summoning Shadow.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Go ahead and move him wherever.
Think right there seems good. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, and then I'm gonna use Claws of the Eagle. One ally adjacent to my spirit companion can make a basic attack against the target, which is the guy adjacent to my spirit companion. So Sparkle.
Woohoo! So it's a basic attack or melee basic.
Yeah. Doesn't have to be
no,
melee.
that works for me. I have various feats that I make basic attacks off of my dex, so that is totally fine. And it gives me I'll get to use sneak attack again. So and I actually attack against ref with my melee basic attacks. So you have chosen well. So I will roll it. I still have combat advantage against him because he is stunned. So I've got a 34.
Uh.
To hit his
Yeah.
ref.
34 versus reflex. We'll hit.
Sweet. So then it's going to be...
Do you get to do sneak attack more than once per round? Is it a per turn thing?
Yeah, so I can do it only once per turn, but multiple times per round.
And
Okay.
since you hit, he grants combat advantage until the end of my next turn.
Ooh.
All right.
Wow.
That is going to bloody this guy.
Oh, good.
And he will use a power.
Oh, no.
What is it?
Well, it's a close burst 5. 1,
no.
2, 3, 4, 5. So it's going to get little Sparkle and Sakar.
Oh, that's fine.
So that'll be 43 versus Will.
Oh, yeah.
That will indeed hit.
Okay.
Although not by as much as you might think. Equals
I
the
will... Did the shadow action cost my immediate action or anything like that, Kat?
Nope. It was my
Did I-
standard action.
Okay, cool. Then I will take my immediate reaction to use my strike backs to make a melee basic attack against an adjacent enemy that hits me.
How do the strike backs read?
Oh, you know what? I'm going to save that because I already snuck attacked this combat tick. So ignore me.
Okay. All right. That'll be 15 psychic damage to Sakar and Little Sparkle.
Ouch.
Ooh.
Psychic. Do I have any psychic?
Resistance?
I thought I had some sort of. I have tons of resistances, but I never know
You have
what they are.
necrotic and fire resistance. I don't know that you have psychic.
I have cold. I think I have space. No, I don't have psychic. Okay.
Well, it's still Ket's turn.
So if I used Obedience Reward, which lets one of my allies charge, would he or she have half movement?
Is that an arcane spell?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, we'll say yeah.
Okay.
So basically, yeah, they would be the movement they could move would be halved.
Scar, what's your movement?
Something like 106. I am checking. It is. My speed is 7.
Dang it.
Yeah, you'd have to be pretty high. Well, 1, 2. He can charge.
Oh, he can charge green.
Yep.
I can totally get him.
I memorized the wrong thing.
Wait, if it's 7 and I'm charging, I get a +1, right? So I'd get to move 4. Wouldn't I be able to charge either of them?
Do you have
No,
a +1 on charge for movement from something?
Thought I did.
Yeah, unless you have something that increases your speed on a charge, then no. I think you're thinking about torque. I think that's actually a half-orc thing that when charging, it adds like 1 to the speed. I don't think Sakar has that.
Well, I bet I do. I'm sure I do somewhere. I don't. Never mind.
Okay.
I think I'm going to use my action point and do that. Obedience reward.
Okay.
Scar, charge. You get to use a free action to either make a melee basic attack, which is a little difficult for you right now, or to charge, gaining a power bonus to the attack roll equal to my intelligence modifier, which is currently 5.
So a charge.
Yeah.
And I'm charging the greenie.
Because you're only at half speed since I'm grinding the movement. And there's a
it would be
status side thing here.
So it would be +5, but my standard attack would be a +28 or +26. Does that not count here?
No, you're making your standard attack with an additional +5 bonus.
Okay. Awesome. I can do that. That's a lot. 40 versus AC.
40 will hit.
And that's a melee basic attack?
Yep, with 2d8 extra damage.
Can I use my rapid strike bracers and instead make a first level single target at will attack power instead of a basic attack?
How does it read?
Use this power when you would make a basic attack. Attack using a first level single target at will attack power instead of a basic attack.
Yep, sure.
I want to hit him with weight of earth.
Okay.
Ha ha! So that did hit. There wasn't any damage bonus.
Oh, actually, we're not going to do that because you had already rolled to attack with a melee basic.
Okay.
That would have worked, but you have to activate it before you...
Yeah, before you declare the attack.
Which I will remember next time.
I still say boo.
So do I, but we have to go with the rules. But it does deal 2d8 extra damage.
2d8 extra damage?
Yep, on top of whatever your normal damage is.
Holy carp.
I'm a leader.
I guess you are. 27 points of damage.
Okay.
On a basic attack. That's a basic one. Sorry, I shouldn't talk like that with this character, should I? I apologize. It's late.
You might have an extra d8. Does melee basics go up at level 21?
Yes.
They do.
Mine does. I don't know if yours does.
I think we all do.
So yeah, you have another weapon damage in there.
Interesting.
Your melee basic attack does 2d8, does 2 weapon damage.
2 weapon plus 8.
21?
Yes.
That's only
that
one
meant
weapon that rolled.
I should also roll an extra d4 myself.
Oh yeah.
Twice?
So I'm short of d8 is what you're saying?
Yeah, let me double check.
Yeah, because the weapon, what I'm seeing from your roll is a d8 for your weapon damage plus 8 plus the 2d8 that I gave you.
Oh, okay. Here's another d8. It's a 3. So it's 30 points of damage.
Hang on a second.
Sorry, we've confused Rodrigo.
We're throwing a lot of numbers out.
We are. We're numerically undisfatima.
Yeah, I was just owed 1 d4 because the other attack was an encounter power, which does not go up.
Fair enough.
We're confusing you.
No, I'm just trying to find like something that specifically says that basic attacks go up. I think they do.
My card says
My-
they do.
My
Oh, your
card
card
says
says they
D-
do? Okay, if your card says they do, then
Yeah.
they do.
My card
Same here.
definitely says
So, what's the additional damage from Sakar?
+3 for a total of 30.
And Sparkle did an additional 2 damage, if you want to add that in.
Sure.
Retroactive damage. Wait, am I bleeding? Holy... Oh, man, she got me.
All right. Somehow it's still Ket's turn.
I have a question.
What's up?
Does that count towards my hero's gauntlets? Whenever I spend an action point to make an attack, it gets +2 bonus to attack rolls. I gain a +2 bonus, but doesn't matter. It's whenever I spend an action point to make an attack and the attack deals damage, I gain temporary hit points.
I'm going to say no because
Kind
of that damage thing. I'm guessing it's an attack power, right? That you used?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if it didn't have that damage clause, it would lead me to believe that activating an attack power would be enough. But since it needs to be attack and damage, I'm going to say no. It's something that you have to land.
Okay, so if Matthew missed, he would have taken 7 damage. Would that have triggered it?
Oh, no, definitely not.
You punk.
If it misses every target,
Uh-huh.
the target takes damage equal to the higher of my charisma or con, and I regain the use of this power.
Uh-huh.
Yep. So no, that would not have triggered it either.
All right, so minor, standard. I'm done.
Okay. It is to Randus.
I think I'm just going to run down here. Oh, helps if I use Grabby. That's 6 spaces, avoiding any attacks of opportunity. And I didn't have any sort of movement limitations, right? Just
No, your
movement.
normal movement is fine. It's just any powers that give you movement, if they are arcane or divine, they're hindered.
I think I'm just going to fire off a magic weapon using my crossbow.
Okay.
This guy here next to the birds, granting combat advantage, is that right?
Yep.
For multiple reasons.
Okay. That sounds like a good one. Seems like we've been hitting him pretty much. So do I add that, or is that...
Yeah, it's a +2 to your attack.
Okay, even if I miss. Wow. 43 versus AC?
Yep, that'll hit.
All right. But half of that, so 16 damage.
Okay.
And so also the allies adjacent to me gain +1 power bonus to attack rolls and +5 damage bonus, power bonus to damage rolls until the end of my next turn.
Sweet.
Wow.
And I probably shouldn't try to do any healing right now.
Am I adjacent?
Yeah.
I'm adjacent.
You are adjacent to him.
I can.
Yeah, I'm going to take my next action to deal with, or to try to make my thievery check. So hopefully, we can get that thing off the boat.
I could give one of y'all a Vorpal Edge, so that until the end of the encounter, attacks with the target score critical hits 18 or higher.
Ooh, fancy.
I like the sound of that.
And I'm kind of thinking if a little Sparkle's going to be skilling it up over there, I'm going to give it to Sakar since he might be attacking more.
At least in the
Sure.
short term.
Okay, so I'm going to use Vorpal Edge, minor action daily, to melee touch range to do that. So for
So that-
18, 19, or 20 on your attack roll, it's a critical hit.
Critical hits.
We got a title drop. So I have +1 to attack, +5 to damage, and crit on an 18, 19, or 20.
Yes, and 18,
Till
19,
the end
or
of your
20.
next turn.
Well, that lasts until the end of the encounter, the 18, 19, or
Okay.
20. But the +1 attack, +5 damage is till the end of my next turn.
The end of your next turn.
Yep.
Wow. Okay.
Or
All right, so for my first action, I am going to summon some ball lightning.
Okay.
And I'm going to summon it right here.
okay.
And so that's a close burst 1. It's everybody in the burst.
Okay.
And that is a 27 versus reflex. Probably going to miss.
Sounds like it might miss. That is going to miss.
Okay.
I would think it would.
And it doesn't even have half damage.
Sparkle hit. Hold on. Sparkle hit on a 34 to reflex. So
if I was using my
what's
wand
your
of accuracy,
wand of accuracy give you right now?
Wand of accuracy will add in.
Yeah.
Oh, you gain a bonus to a single attack roll equal to your dex modifier. And my dex modifier is 7. So that would hit it if I throw that in, correct? That'd be a 34 with a wand of
That's what
accuracy.
Sparkle hit a reflex on.
Way to math it up, Rob.
Nice.
So the ball lightning will then do. Hang on. 36 plus 11.
Hang on.
Tell Rodrigo that you're doing this.
All right, so what's happening now?
Throwing in a wand of accuracy, which adds 7 to that, which brings the total to 34 versus reflex.
It will hit.
20 damage.
Okay. What type of damage?
Electric damage. Electric boogaloo
Lightning?
damage. Yes, lightning damage.
Okay.
And it is
you
arcane, so I
see-
become weakened, I guess, too.
Okay, so actually then you're dealing 10 damage.
10 damage, yep.
And so it is just going to negate all of that because it has lightning resistance.
Boo. All right, then I think I'm going to go ahead, and this is a range of 10.
Are we still looking at the Rockfire Dreadnought?
Yeah. 4, 5, 6, yeah. So let's drop it right next to this guy. No, let's drop it right here.
Okay.
So I'm going to just mentally command it. Dreadnought Demon, this thing looks like a giant rock lava monster. Walk over to that pirate guy.
Which pirate guy?
This one
That
right here. And I'll end my turn.
Okay. That is going to take us to that pirate guy. Well, this thing just showed up.
Roar.
Which is awesome.
Yeah, so it is going to shift away from it and take a shot at it. Make a little diamond with its hands and shoot a beam at it. Pachoo! And-
Oh, it does need to take 10 damage because it did start its turn right next to it.
Oh, okay. 10 fire damage?
10 fire damage, yeah.
Does that count as weakened?
No.
Cool.
You actually just have the weakened condition. That's why, like, the bonus damage that you gave to Sakar and stuff, that was still full-on damage. I didn't reduce it.
Okay.
So, yeah, I mean, that was a good way to get around that weakened condition, right?
Nice.
So good on you there, Rob.
Who needs to do damage myself when I can have the others do it for me?
You said that was 10 damage, Steven?
Yes, uh-huh.
Delegating like a champ.
And then Blasty Blast, which is going to be that. So that'll be 35 versus Will.
35 versus Will.
Yep. And its defenses are your defenses?
Yes.
Except for AC, which gets up +2.
Will, so yes, that does beat my Will.
Okay.
Now hold on, because I have something that will do an immediate interrupt on a Will attack. So hold on, let me see if it's worth doing. So much data spread all over the place. I hate it.
Is it Shape the Dream?
Yeah, I believe it is. I don't think that. Yeah,
I don't
Shape the-
think it will apply because it's not actually attacking you.
Yeah.
Okay. You are hit by an attack against your will. The attack has no effect on you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not hit.
Not hit.
So I believe this guy has hit points equal to your bloodied value, right? That is what constructs usually do.
Let's see. +2 bonus to AC, resist 10 fire. Doesn't say anywhere.
Yeah, it's not going to be on the power. It's what constructs do
Okay.
or summons. So
And
hang on a second.
so it is.
Points. Summon creature's maximum hit points equals the summoner's bloodied value.
So that would
Bloodied
be.
value. Okay. So what is your bloodied value?
I'm at 119, so it would be half of that.
No. Your bloodied value
my
is
bloodied
always your
value.
maximum hit points divided by 2.
Yeah, that's what I was calculating up. 119 divided by 2. My bloodied value is 60. 59 if we round down.
59.
We round down.
And so it'll be 59. And you said it's half my bloodied value. So that'd be 29.
It's half the bloodied
No.
value? Okay.
Summoned creature's maximum hit points equals the summoner's
Oh, okay.
bloodied value.
Okay, then it's 59.
Okay.
Otherwise, it'd probably reference your healing surge value.
Yeah.
Right.
And so how much damage did it do?
Okay. That will be 20 damage.
Okay.
The 20 psychic damage. So I'll just add it myself here.
Oh, okay. So it's down to 39 then.
And I have half a mind to not put any conditions on it because that's going to be a pain in the butt.
Now, am I weakened from doing my ball lightning attack or anything like that?
So what you are right now, you are flat out weakened because of the
Okay.
status site.
Mm-hmm.
Weakened just means that you deal half damage
Oh, okay.
on
All right.
your attacks.
Okay.
That's all that means.
Okay.
So that's why the ball lightning
Yeah, it
and
had
taking
no
more
effect.
attacks doesn't cause you more problems. But for example, the Colossus itself is heavily penalized by this. He's only gonna be able to move half his speed, and anytime he hits, he's only gonna be able to do half damage as long as the status site's around.
Right.
So yep, that guy will move away from that thing and blast it. Can you describe the Rockfire Colossus?
Yeah, literally, it
or
is.
Dreadnought.
It is like if you've ever seen the Batman animated series with Clayface,
Mm-hmm.
he looks like that, except that he's all broken up with these big old chunks of rock, and it's like that's his outer surface of his skin, and it's split apart, and you can see lava and fire just forming and rolling inside. His eyes are lit up big and bright and red, and he just has this. I mean, he's kind of got a dumb expression on his face because he really has no thoughts of his own except the ones that I put into him. And so he just is this big, scary, lumbering giant of a thing.
Awesome. That will take us to Sakar's turn.
All right. Sakar is right up next to a green pirate. What is his name?
His name is Satellite Scalawag.
Satellite Scalawag. That is a great name, and I feel really bad because I'm about to kill him.
It is. Cosmic Corsair and Pulsar Pirate are also delightful.
Yeah, Cosmic Corsair is amazing. Sakar catches fire.
We got quite the prog rock album going on here.
So I am going to draw up the power of the form of Summerfire.
Okay.
Sakar's eyes turn dead black. He bursts into flame. We've seen this before. It's really good for cleaning up, Randus having spiders on him. But yeah. And I got that. There's a guy right there. I don't actually have to move to attack him, do I? Ooh, that's even better. I'm going to attack him.
Okay.
I'm going to hit him with a sacrificial strike in the face.
Sounds good.
That is a 37 versus AC. Ugh.
37 versus AC. Will hit.
Yay!
Ah, wah, 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 wah. And because I'm on fire, hang on, I have to do some math here because I've got mathing. I've got a +5 to damage from Randus.
Mm-hmm.
Then I have a +3 damage for being on fire. So none of those are ones.
Nope.
Yeah.
So
That's pretty good.
40 points of damage.
Is this divine?
No, it's primal.
Ah.
Yeah.
Goody.
Yeah, we don't have any divine people. We never
Would
have.
divine half my power?
I'm not sure what Sakar is.
Nobody's sure, but Sakar is.
All right. That is going to bloody that guy.
Okay.
Now, what does Form of the Summer Fire do?
Form of the Summer Fire puts Sakar in a guardian form,
Mhm.
where he's literally polymorphed and on fire. While on fire, I have additional fire resistance, although I already had fire resistance. A bonus to damage because of fire, but it doesn't give like any ongoing fire. And then, of course, I have the ability to use the special summer fire attack, which I did not use this time because I'm holding back on it for a rainy day.
Okay. So this guy gets bloodied, and he's gonna make a little bloodied attack. So
On me?
close burst 5. It's gonna be 1, 2, 3.
It's all of
1,
us.
2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Yep, including the dreadnought.
It's hitting Ket and Orem too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. This doesn't do very much damage. 42 to hit versus Will.
Yeah.
Yep.
That
Yeah.
does hit.
Okay.
I'm going to throw in my my Shape the Dream.
Wow.
Okay, read it to me.
All right, here we go. Shape the Dream. Arcane. You are hit by an attack against your will. Effect. The attack has no effect on you.
Okay. So everybody except for Orem's gonna take damage.
Okay.
Would that power be weakened by the staticite?
No.
Okay.
This is psychic.
But it's an arcane power. I just wasn't sure.
Yeah, you mean Orem's power.
Right.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
No, those are strictly the effects that the staticide does. So since this isn't movement or healing or damage, it
There we go.
just functions normally.
Works for me.
So everybody is going to take 8 psychic damage, except for Orem.
Nah.
And Randus is going to soak it.
Yep.
Because Randance is nonsense.
Yep.
And so basically Sakar stabs this guy, and he throws his head back, and this wave of energy explodes from his head, coursing through everyone present, but these other guys seem to be inured to it, except for Orem, who somehow parries this.
Wing.
Because Eladrin are also nonsense.
The best kind of nonsense.
The best kind. All right, still Sakar's turn.
Who's within 1 square of me?
I'm in within 1 square view.
Friends
Yeah,
or foes?
Creatures. You have fire
so-
resistance, right? You've been working with Ket for a long time.
I do have some.
Okay. And Sakar would know this because we fought together on the plains.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. So-
You don't sound terribly hopeful about this, Brian.
Shh. It's okay. It's good. Sakar explodes
Uh,
and teleports 6 squares.
okay.
I'm sorry. Did this guy is the one that went, or he hasn't
Yep,
done anything?
yes.
He has
needs-
not acted yet.
Okay, he hasn't acted yet. Okay, I was trying to figure out which one of these he is on the.
He's on Sakar.
Is the aura something that I cannot go to?
You can go to it. If you start your turn in it, then you will take some damage, but it'll
Fire
move.
damage.
Yeah, it'll move away from you before you move.
10
into that.
fire damage.
Yeah, 10 fire damage.
I've lost me now.
I think you're
Where did I
behind my
go?
ball
He
lightning.
walked up.
Oh,
Sorry.
there.
I didn't mean to be there. So, can I go here?
Okay, so
Within
You don't want to. You don't want to move there because that's where
Why
the
not?
dreadnought is going.
And honestly, you might stick around the anchor since we do need an athletics check on it.
Yeah.
Can I go here?
Yeah, I was actually going to propose that we use the initiative check or the initiative bonus at the start of the round for Sakar, because then I will go to 33, can make my thievery check to disable to do the stalicite, and then Sakar can make his
Immediately
athletic checks
respond.
to chuck it. Yep, exactly.
I
Beautiful.
And then we just need
100%
an
going to
Arcana
make
check.
The same discussion.
Yeah.
I was going to
Great.
suggest the same thing. All right.
Because yeah,
so
then we
I-
can stack Sparkle, Sakar, Ket, or Randus, and be
Well,
able to
One
turn
of
that
the
back
three of
on.
us can finish it, yes.
Beautiful. So I'm going to teleport here.
okay, so what are you using?
I'm using my boots of fire burst.
You just need to not roll a 1. Well, guess what's going to happen?
Okay, and does that start up with an attack?
Teleport 6 squares. All creatures take 2d8 fire damage. It is not an attack. It is a move action.
So it takes damage where you land?
All within 1 square of you before you teleport.
Before.
Okay.
So-
So how much damage is this?
2d8.
2d8 fire? Okay, roll
Uh-huh.
it.
Brandis's bonus doesn't stack on that because it's not an attack, right?
I think it would.
Yeah, I
It
think so.
would.
Oh, so does this power have keywords?
Keyword. Arcane fire
Hmm.
teleportation.
Okay.
It's arcane.
So your teleportation's cut in half, and the fire damage is going to
Crap.
be weakened.
Probably not worth using.
Not worth using then. I didn't realize it was arcane. I hate him, hate him, hate him. Yes, I hate him, hate him, hate him. Oh, we hate him, hate him, hate him.
Yeah, that's why we want you nearby.
That's fine. I'm going to do the same thing a different way.
Mhm.
I'm just going to primal leap over there.
Okay.
I'm literally going to leap over the dreadnought and land here.
Okay, is that just a straight up jump?
Yeah, that is primal leap. Jump a number of squares equal to speed plus strength, flibbity flibbity, move action.
Okay.
That's still not provoke.
No,
Uh,
it doesn't. It's magic.
It strictly says that it doesn't provoke an opportunity
okay.
attack.
No, it doesn't say that at all.
Oh, okay. So we'll dial
Yep.
it back.
Okay.
And take an opportunity attack.
I duck.
Also, would you like to mark them before you leave?
Yes, they're all marked. All is marked.
Or him?
He is
anyways?
marked. I
Okay,
will
so are
mark.
you marking now then?
He is marked. I would like to mark him, yes.
Okay.
Before
that's an
exiting,
action you have to declare.
I apologize. I declare that before I move, I would like to mark.
Okay. And then you move, and he's going to take an attack on you.
Okay.
That will be a 30 versus AC.
I've been waiting to say this. Nope.
That's good.
That does not hit.
All right. You jump too hard and fast for him.
And that is my turn.
Okay. Dar Strangler is stunned, I think.
This
Yep,
guy?
he is stunned until the end of my next turn.
Okay.
Oh, the white guy?
Yep. So, as you guys are fighting, the ship below you opens,
Oh no.
and out comes another one of these guys, except this one is humongous.
Oh no.
It's like all of these guys are kind of spindly and emaciated kind of looking. This guy is not missing any meals, and he's like 10 feet tall.
Yoked.
Oh boy.
The ship starts like knocking back and forth as he steps out. A glowing point of fiery energy appears on his forehead, and he kind of does the same thing that Sakar just did. He kind of like ducks down and then through incredible power skaboings onto the ship.
Oh my gosh.
Ah, giant fighting action.
He is going to jump here
Oh no.
Man.
and
That
let
is
me
a
see
prodigious
here.
leap.
Right
yo.
into the squishies.
Yeah, no. Okay, we seriously need to.
He is going to that burst or that point of fiery power is going to engulf his whole body, and then he's going to go like rah, and it's going to like burst outwards in a royal of flame and force, although not actually force damage, but just outward force.
Mhm.
And this is going to be a close burst 5. 1, 2,
Ah.
2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Everybody but Sakar.
Everybody but Sakar. That is going to be a 44 versus fortitude.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ow.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Everybody's going to take 8 fire damage.
Okay.
The dreadnought will not.
Okay. So yeah, soak appropriately for those of you that have fire resistance. And then it will move the target 3 squares.
Oh no.
So
Oh no.
we'll start over
indeed.
here. Ket is bumped overboard.
Oh, no.
Go ahead and give me a save
A dissolve
to
check.
be knocked prone instead.
So
we
I
fail. Oh no.
Okay. Ket
Cool.
is
In the
Overboard.
drink.
He's dead.
he is going to take some damage.
Oh no.
It's not
I-
instantaneous death to hit the seas.
can I
Go ahead. What
can I walk
yeah,
on the
give me-
wall?
Can you walk on the wall? Read me the wall walkers.
If you begin your turn standing on a horizontal surface, you can walk on walls as if they were horizontal surfaces. If you're not on a horizontal surface sufficient to bear your weight at the end of your move, you fall to the ground, taking damage accordingly. So not currently.
Yeah, I'm gonna say no, but that will come in handy later.
It's gonna be hard.
Okay.
Whoa.
So Ket is going to take 90 cold and radiant damage.
Holy ball!
Ow! All right, don't go swimming in the astral sea. Noted.
Bloodied.
He's been
Okay.
telling us.
No kidding.
So, as the rest of you contemplate your fate, let's talk about what you do when this happens to you.
Let's talk
You
about
have
see.
a couple options. You can either take a standard action to get back on the ship, or you can take a move action and make a pretty psychotic athletics check to jump back on. That said, anything that automatically gives you a certain number of squares to jump or teleport will just allow you to jump or teleport back onto the ship. So Orem is going to be pushed overboard. Questions?
But our
No.
teleport
So I can
is
use-
halved.
So I can use face step to just get right back on the ship.
You could, yes.
Okay. As a
Even
standard
though-
action.
The arcane power would be at half thing.
That's right.
Yeah.
So you have to have enough squares to get back onto the ship, but this is just dropping you right next to the ship.
Yeah.
I will say that Ket's wall walkers will just allow him to walk back onto the ship as a move action.
Yay!
Okay.
So yes, give me a save for Orem.
I'm not adding anything to this, correct? Because I don't have anything that adds
Correct.
to my
It's just a
save.
D20.
So there you go. Orem gets blasted off the side of the
All
ship.
right, Orem is also in the drink.
Oh no.
Oh my god, this guy stunned the heck out of us.
Yep. And this is, by the way, falling into the astral sea deals 12d12 plus 12 radiant and cold damage.
Why did it have to be radiant and cold? Why couldn't
Yay,
it
I'm
just be
bloody
cold?
too. Hooray.
Jumping
So that's
fish.
89
us.
damage to
I resist
Orem.
cold.
I am down to 22 hit points.
That's not very many.
Because it's the astral sea. The astral sea is radiant and cold. Come on, so these are themes here.
Space.
Reasonable.
The final frontier.
These themes are eating my face.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, they're freezing your. Never mind.
All right. That also hit the Dreadnought, who is going to be pushed 3 squares as well. So, God, there's just like no good place to put it. He will, I guess, push him here. You might just leave it where it is. Yeah, there's just no good place to put the Dreadnought. And otherwise, he's going to put his friend in the zone. So he'll just leave the Dreadnought there. Shadow is actually completely unaffected by this. But I think he can actually try and drop Little Sparkle.
Yep.
So it's going to be 1, 2, and then give me a save.
That
A
0 10,
save.
that whew, that is good because we're gonna have to talk about death if I was taking that level of damage. So
Mm.
All right. And then Randus, 1, 2, 3. So he's going to go 1. Oh, he can drop you 2. Hooray for diagonals. 2, and then give me a save.
No.
Skaboosh. I will say that you can just climb onto the other ship because it's much lower
Okay.
as a move action without having to either spend a standard action or whatever, but then you'll be on the other ship. So let me roll a lot of damage for you. Does anybody have both radiant and cold resistance?
Don't.
Not
Not
both.
activated.
Ryan might.
Would you have to have
Nope.
both in order to soak any of it?
Yep.
You would have to have both. You would soak the lowest of the two if you had both.
Actually, I think I do.
That'll be 94 damage to
Ouch,
Randus.
Randus.
Darn it. Ow, I'm bloodied.
Brandis? No.
All right.
No, I have cold and necrotic.
So yeah, this guy jumps out of his ship, explodes into a fiery vortex, and just knocks everybody except for Sakaar around. Ket flies off the ship, Orim flies off the ship, Randus flies off the ship, and Little Sparkle barely manages to essentially smash herself into the railing to prevent herself from flipping over. But
By the
she ends up prone.
skin of her beak. Ugh.
Yep.
Well, I don't think you have teeth, do you?
No.
Top of the round.
Top of the round.
right. So I still say we run the Sakaar gets the plus 10 bonus play.
Yep, might as well.
Let's run the play. Yeah.
So let's see what you do, or do we?
Yeah.
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 Let's
That's
hold off
also a
on
good
that.
point.
We can hold that until any point, right?
So if somehow you fail the thievery check, we can wait till after Randus goes because he has thievery as well.
Sure. So I guess we'll start by move action standing.
Well,
Oh,
the
hang on, it's not
Corsair
your
goes
turn.
Before the rest
There's
of us.
there's
Oh,
two enemies before
whoops.
you.
Oh.
Jack wagons. Bunch of jack wagons.
That guy's just sitting pretty at the helm.
Mm-hmm.
Who's nearby? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That'll almost certainly. That guy's gonna give him cover. So he's gonna try and hit the dreadnought since it's kind of bloodied
And also terrifying.
and also terrifying. These guys were all like, ha ha ha, our fire guy is big and strong and he will knock everybody out. And then you guys came with one and they're just really upset about that. So it's going to do a little diamond blast at it. Optic blast.
Diamond
Gonna
Blast is
be-
one of the better David Bowie albums, actually.
That's a nat 20.
Oh.
Yep, he's dead.
Boing.
Okay.
Better
this
him than
is-
one of us.
This is going to involve a lot of conversations because we're going to have to figure out what happened. So this is going to deal. I have
Do
to
you
do
lose a
math.
healing surge?
No, just
yeah,
goes
if
away.
it is destroyed, the summoner loses a healing surge.
Oh, crap.
It does
Wait,
what?
a healing surge, not the equivalent of a healing surge.
Yeah.
I was thinking that meant Orim would lose a quarter of his hit points.
No.
No, if he had no healing surges left, then he takes damage equal to half his or her bloodied value, which is their healing surge.
This is off of the summoned creatures.
Yes.
tag.
Yeah, summon creature rules.
Summon creature
Which
rules.
you might want to track down and print
Yeah,
out
I
just
need
to
to do
have
that
them handy.
because it really should be listed on the power of the. creature.
Well, then every power would be like a page and a half long, like every summoning power. So I mean, it is obnoxious, but it's the problem
There's
with
no
being a
easy
summoner. All right, that is in fact going to take out the dreadnought. There aren't any like lingering effects or anything, right?
Nope.
Okay, so go ahead and lose that healing surge there, Orim, as this
Ooh,
guy
soon as I find it.
basically blasts a hole right through it, and the dreadnought turns into a very angry puddle.
It sucks, but you know what? I'd rather them crit on that than any of the rest of us.
It's a good point.
Yeah. That is the nice thing about summons. It's like playing a planeswalker in Magic, right? It's like everybody like, what am I supposed to be attacking here?
All right.
All
I
right.
have 7 healing surges left.
That is going to
Yep.
take us to Satellite Scalawag. He is next to the sphere. Does anything happen for being next to it?
He is slowed. When he starts his turn next to it, he is slowed.
Wait, which one is which?
Green is Satellite Scalawag. White is
Star Strangler.
Star Strangler.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
love
somebody's
you.
prone over here. Can you get to that?
Boo.
Nope.
Phew.
The ball
Oh,
light
she's slow.
turning?
Yay.
Light him on fire.
He's gonna go punch that bird. Ah. And then
That's the sound of being slowed, kids.
that little snail. That little snail's back. Let's make a melee attack. That'll be 34 versus AC.
Probably.
What is your AC?
My AC is a 31, but I did move 3 spaces. So it should be a 30.
Well, but you
But
have
yeah.
concealment. It goes off your base
True.
AC.
True. So yeah, 31. So you have to deal 20 damage.
Okay, let's see.
Holy crap.
What?
Oh, no, never mind. That's D20 plus 28. I thought he had already rolled.
No,
Not yet. There you
But
go.
yes.
Oh, that's still holy crap. All right, I take 15 damage.
Oh, crud.
Shadow disappears.
Whew. Not a good day for the round for the construct team.
I'm going to move. Okay, that's fine.
Not a good day for Team Arcane.
No.
Yeah, things are looking grim.
Let's get
Or
rid of the
whatever
framer
you're calling
first.
yourselves nowadays.
Team Dead.
Sakar and his
Sparkle
retinue.
motion.
We remember
Team
them.
Sparkle
one.
Motion. Yeah.
Team, we were here the last time.
All right, now it's Little Sparkle's turn.
Oh, cool. Now I can actually see that guy's health bar, which answers my question about how he was doing. All right.
Poorly.
So, yep. So first off, I'm going to stand.
Okay.
And then I'm going to stab Star Strangler with a Sly Flourish.
Okay.
37 to hit his AC.
37 will hit his AC.
Okay.
So 40 damage.
Okay.
Maybe we
That
should
will
have
kill
given you the
him.
brutal gloves.
No kidding.
Yeah, right.
Ooh, curse
Um,
trigger.
Yeah. Well,
All right, let's pause for.
Then-
or is there
sorry.
is there an effect to that?
No, that was an at-will. The next thing is going to be spending an action point.
Okay, so let's pause here and trigger curse.
Hmm.
Um,
I have many questions on some other things that could have happened since this guy's dropped.
Okay.
But you go ahead and deal your thing, and then
go
we'll
ahead
deal
and
with my
ask.
thing.
I have to figure out which one of the 15 options I want to use right now.
Well, I have this ring that as soon as somebody drops to 0, I can teleport up to 10 spaces.
might be a good thing.
Yeah, I would do that.
I will then use a Death Spiral ring. The effect, you teleport into the creature space or a square adjacent to it. If you've achieved at least one milestone today, you can use the power a second time during this encounter.
Okay. You have not. So
Sweet.
this is the square where it was. So that or any square adjacent to it.
I think...
I recommend this one.
I would say. No.
Yeah, no, I don't think so. I'll move into that space next to Sparkle.
Okay.
This one?
Well, no, this one right here.
Okay.
Okay. How are we doing
All right.
on curse?
I will activate Dark One's Blessing, the Infernal Pact curse trigger.
Get some temp hit points.
Yep, gain temporary hit points equal to my level.
Okay.
We haven't
All right.
reached a milestone today, right?
No.
Okay.
If you
Is that an
actually
arcane
open your
power?
little
Like
box,
this.
you can actually use one of your health bars. You just have to put in hit
Yeah.
points and totals if you wanted to keep track of them there. Or you can just keep track of them however.
I added them to one of the boxes, but I forgot I had to actually
Yeah.
put a total in.
Yeah, otherwise it won't show the bar.
Yep.
All right. Still Little Sparkle's turn.
So now I will action point.
Okay.
So my tattoo on my arm will glow, and I will get 15 temps.
Okay.
And then I will use my action point to attempt a thievery check on the Stalactite anchor.
Okay.
Now I get a +2 bonus to thievery checks made to open locks because of my necklace of keys. I assume that does not apply here.
I'll allow it.
Sweet. All right, then the action point, because of my Paragon Path, also gives me a +5 bonus to skill checks. So I will try to not roll a 1.
Try to not roll a 1.
Try to not roll a 1.
Yay! It was
Really?
a 2.
Wow.
It was a 2.
Wow.
It's not a
That's
1.
all you needed.
That's all
That's all I
mattered.
needed.
Not a 1.
Only just.
All right. So, little Sparkle kicks to her feet, stabs a guy to death, turns around, and hears a satisfying click as she begins messing with the mechanism. The thing, plops over to the side, no longer being moored by the mechanism. From the sound that it makes when it hits the ground, it is clear as to why you need that big of an athletics check to get it overboard.
We would like to use our initiative bonus on Sakar right now.
Okay,
Yes.
so that's going to move
All right.
Sakar up to 32.
Yep, which puts him right before all the Arcanes, omnipotent or otherwise.
So does that
Uh,
make me next?
So is that it for your turn there, Sam?
I'm actually going to take a minor action to use my diamond cincture and heal.
Can you do a minor action on an action point?
Well,
Yeah.
she's.
Well, yeah, I haven't spent my minor action for the
Okay,
turn
That's
yet,
what I
and
was thinking.
it's not. I didn't action point to charge or anything, so it doesn't automatically end my turn.
I just like to
Okay.
check.
Diamond Cincture activate. All done?
Yep.
All right. Sakar suddenly finds that the spirit of the ship that he protected so zealously and valiantly is with him, and he suddenly moves much faster.
Spirit of the ship. Question for you. When I have a move action that says move your speed +4, does that mean I have to move my speed +4 total?
No, you can move up to your speed +4.
Okay. So let's say I wanted to move up to my speed +4 and move like here. That would still trigger the power, right? I mean, that would still do the thing. I
Yeah.
move 2. Okay, good. Because that gives me a +5 power bonus to athletic checks that I make as part of the move. And the athletic check that I'm making is I'm going to scoop that thing up on my shoulder like a what do you call them? A javelin.
A sack of potatoes.
No, what's that other thing? When you have the ball on your
a
shoulder?
bullet.
Yeah, a discus. Not a discus.
A shot put?
Thank you. Good
That's
Lord.
what it is. A hammer throw.
You have to help me with sports, guys. You have to help me with sports.
Look at who you're
And
asking.
Yeah, this is very much the blind leading the blind.
All right. So I'm now doing an athletics check.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that athletics check goes roll 2d20k1 plus my athletics bonus, which is 274.
+5.
+5.
So that was what your power did?
That is correct. That's what my power did. Gave me an additional 5. Much like Sam, I am not taking any chances. I don't care if this is my best stat. I need every little bit I can help. Because I just know. And the best part is, since it's an athletics check, I'm actually rolling 2 and taking the highest.
What? You 2d0. Try that again.
Hey, it's not a 1. I just
My
get a
God.
1. Hooray! How do you feel about a 42?
Okay.
Much
That's
better.
the answer.
I mean, to be fair, you rolled maximum on 2d0s.
I did. Technically, when you're rolling a 0-sided die, that's a critical hit. The problem is the die fell, and I have no idea they just disappeared.
Yeah. All right. So, yes, Sakar springs forward, grabs the thing, puts it over his shoulder, and just chucks it into the astral sea. And he chucks it so hard that the chain snaps, and the thing just flies into the horizon, falls into the astral sea, and bloop, ice glow explodes.
Okay.
However, the anti-magic field remains.
Do I have to be adjacent to that spot to undo?
Nope, you can just make it from anywhere.
Okay.
Awesome. I'm on it.
All right, so that was a move action. I still have an attack.
Nope. You use the standard action to
check.
actually do the throw.
Okay. Boo!
Yeah. You
Yes,
have
I
an
do.
action point.
Said boo. Yeah, but
You still got a +1 bonus to attack and +5 to damage from me.
yeah, I do, don't I?
I would say you also still have an actual move action since you use that power as
That
part of your
power
standard
is a
action.
move action.
That power, yeah, it's a move action.
Okay.
It's a daily move action.
Do you got
type
any
power.
sort of charge push, or maybe just bull rush that guy off the edge of the ship? You can do that as part of a charge, right?
Well, I am still on fire. I'm still on fire, but I can't. Yeah, I'd have to just. How far away is he from me? If I action point, I don't have a move, right? I
Well,
just
you
have
could charge
standard-
and then try a bull rush.
I don't even know if that's even a thing, though.
It is.
Yeah, so a bull rush is a push. You
Uh-huh.
basically forego your attack to
Uh-huh.
just push somebody one square.
Would one square even get him anywhere?
It'd get him,
Get him in the water.
if he doesn't.
Would it?
If he doesn't save,
Okay.
I'm talking to red guy.
Yeah, Brian's talking about the Pulsar Pirate. Not
Well, that's
the
who I was talking
Hadron
about,
Oh,
too.
but he's only one space
Oh.
away, so can't charge.
I was
Yeah.
thinking about the Hadron Helms.
you
Shift
might.
and
I
then-
think there might be a push move. No, you're right. I think it's part of the bull rush.
Yeah, which
So here's my thought on this. Sakar actually has a couple of powers that allow him to attack at range.
Yep.
A bull rush, potentially, even if it succeeds, the guy still gets a save. So it would be
and of course
an
he's
action.
gonna make it because we all didn't.
right. It would be an action spent to kind of do not that much.
Right.
Also, well, yeah, I guess it would be an action point. So yeah.
Yeah, I'd say just save your action point.
The other option is to actually use the action point to charge the Hadron Helmsman, and then you can use whatever power it is that you have that lets you use a different thing for your basic attack.
My rapid strike bracers would allow me to use a first level at will or my at will power rather than a
Oh,
basic
that'd be
attack.
sweet. And then you'd get to
So-
mark him too, right?
Yep.
And you, yeah,
Yeah,
each
that's compelling.
space just has to be closer, right? It doesn't have to be the most direct route, right?
Right.
So he could actually go around that attack of opportunity zone.
Really?
I think so.
Yep. As long
So
as every step moves him closer.
So yeah, I can do that.
Yep.
I'm going to action point.
Okay.
I'm going to hit the Hadron Helmsman.
Mm-hmm.
And since I can use my rapid strikes, I'm going to hit him with Weight of Earth,
Okay.
which is one of my better powers, actually, which is
I
weird.
think you have to move either here or
Mhm.
here are your only options.
Right
That's
there
what
is
it
fine.
looks like to me. Okay.
I like it right there. That sounds perfect. Do I still have a +1 from Brian?
Yes. And I think
Because
you
it's
get a
not the end of
+1
breath.
for charging too.
Yep.
Okay.
What'd you do?
He didn't type the 0, he typed a minus.
Also, he
I
rolled a
Dude,
D2.
this is the most fun with math I've seen.
I rolled a -22, which isn't
Before it's
even
over, we'll have
possible.
like irrational numbers.
I swear, Matthew, if you crash roll 20, I'm going to be so upset.
You know what? I
He's just-
printed on 2 different D0s, Rodrigo.
He's
I
just
divided
trying.
by
If you
zero.
melt down this session because you put the system in a logic loop, I'm just going to be so angry.
You know what? I'm not even going to do that. I'm going to 32
Oh.
versus AC. Ugh.
A
Wait.
32 versus AC. Well, he's a big. Nope, that does not hit.
Boo.
Wait, I got a. Has been.
It's for you. Oh yeah, and you're accounting for Randus's +1. Yep,
Yep.
that sucks.
Yeah.
Well,
It's been then.
Well, you still get to mark him.
yeah.
He's marked, yeah.
Sadly, those are sad.
He doesn't because that charge is going to end his turn.
Ooh,
Oh, even with the free action
tragedy.
mark.
Yep. You can use an action point. Let's double check that.
Because that's Warden's mark. It's weird.
I'd kind of say
Charge.
Rodrigo's right, because
I would too. It's his game.
Yeah, because
Well,
that's
yeah, but
how charge typically does work.
standard action, move, attack. 3. No further actions. A creature can't take any further actions during this turn, except free actions.
Oh,
A creature's turn usually ends after it charges. However, it can extend its turn by taking certain free actions, and I believe an action point also can extend that, but
Yeah.
only if you use the action point after the charge. So you marking is a free action for wardens, right?
Yep.
I stand corrected.
All right.
Sadly, since my at-will attack power missed, my secondary thing doesn't work at all.
That's a bummer.
It happens.
We did get rid of the big old rock.
We did.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we didn't slow him, which is what that power could have, should have, woulda, coulda, shoulda done. But yeah, that's the end of Sakar's turn.
Okay. It is to Ket.
Okay.
Get out of the water, Ket.
That's what I was going to do. I was going to ask, do we need me to make the Arcana check, or can Orem or Randus do it?
You can
Because I would like
but
to
I
spend some...
Might need to be dispensing out healings here.
I was going to try and heal myself.
I would... that's a good point. You are very close to a monster.
Yeah, there's a guy right in your face. I think self-healing may not be the worst idea.
I suppose what you guys might want to do is Ket can go heal himself, then Randus holds his turn, Orem tries the check, and then hopefully Randus gets full healing if Orem succeeds.
Yeah, I like it.
But that's risky because if Orem whiffs it, that's a standard action your controller doesn't get to take.
But I do have that thing that lets me do my Arcana checks twice, so...
Ooh,
That's true.
yeah, I say, yeah.
Let's
That sounds like a
let's
good
roll all
plan.
the dice, gentlemen and lady.
Just don't get
Who
snake
says let's
eyes.
roll the dice? Roll.
All right.
So,
I'll loan you my D0s. They're lucky.
actually, we could both hold our action. If I held my action right now, or held my turn right now, would there be any consequences?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Never mind then.
You would die in the water, dude. It's not even water.
You would be dissolved.
All right.
You'd be eaten by a cosmic.
I'm going to use the minor action on my wall walkers.
Okay.
I can walk on walls as if they were horizontal surfaces until the end of the encounter.
Okay.
Then I'm going to walk 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 up here on the outside of the ship.
Okay. That's going to give things cover.
That was the plan, and I gain concealment from Shadow Walk.
He's giving himself cover.
Yeah.
Sounds
And
good.
then I'm going to Second Wind for even more defenses. And I'm going to activate the encounter power on my Amulet of Life, which is free action, uses power when you spend a healing surge. You can spend an additional healing surge.
Sounds good.
So I will gain 68 hit points.
Nice.
Also, how many temps do you give for daily powers at this point, Brian?
Equal to 1/2 your level plus intelligence modifier, so 18.
All right, I have more than that right now.
Say that extra healing surge wouldn't happen to come from an arcane power, would you? Would it?
I don't believe so.
What?
It was from my magic item.
It's just a condition. It's not a power.
No, it's a encounter healing.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
So, yeah, it's
Not
just
bad.
an item power.
Well, yeah, that's fine. But Sakar's item power had an arcane tag. I'm just
Right.
asking, does that have an arcane tag?
I don't see one.
none of
Okay,
my
then-
magic
then it
item
doesn't.
powers have arcane tags on them either, which I found weird.
Yeah. It's kind of
Only one.
random. But hey, that means that, Sakar's explodey boots were made by some sort of wizard type.
Oh, hey, never mind about that double Arcana check. It's athletics.
Oh,
Yeah, you have the agile athlete.
Yeah, yep,
screw
yep.
it. I'll just try it then.
What is your Arcana?
I need to not roll a 1.
Do it.
Okay. Yeah, you
yep,
do
go,
it.
Brian.
Do
All
something.
set?
Yep, move minor standard.
Okay.
So
It is Randus's turn.
so you say I can get up here with a move?
Yep.
Does that take my entire move?
Yes, it'll take your entire move to
Roll up
get onto the ship.
Okay. Guess I'll do that for move. Minor action, I will heal, I suppose, Orem.
Yeah,
would be
it's probably
okay.
wise.
You could try and do the arcane check.
I would do the arcane check first because otherwise healing is only half.
That's true. That's a good point. So standard action is 43.
Boom.
That'll do it. All right. The status side is no longer an issue.
So yes, with minor action, arcane rejuvenation. Arcane rejuvenation is completely different, but healing surge value plus wisdom plus 8. So 10 plus an additional 6. So healing surge value plus 16.
Still, no, I'm not bloodied any longer.
Yay.
And
Me neither.
I think I'm going to go ahead and spend an action point.
Okay.
To second wind. Oh yeah. Also, Orem, because of the feat I just took this level, you get +2 to all your defenses until the end of my next turn.
Okay. Thank you.
And so yeah, I'm gonna action point and second wind. So I'll get +2 to all my defenses and regain healing surge value +5 because of my Paragon Path.
It's nice because we actually did pretty well on the skill challenge that we can actually spend action points.
Right?
Yeah.
It's nice to
Well,
actually
so
have
Except for
rarely.
me, I used mine.
Well, you needed to.
I think I am still just on my bloodied value, so I'm still technically bloodied.
Yeah.
But since I also spent an action point, I get temporary hit points equal to 5 plus half my level, so 15 temporary. And that will be the end of my turn.
Okay. It is Orem's turn.
So many questions, so many questions. First question. For this giant guy, how far away is 5 squares? Can he get to here? Is this 5 squares for him?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't think so.
Okay. Where can he move to?
I say, do we even know what his speed is?
Well,
He just wants to know what 5 squares away from him is. So
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So here, 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 here.
And is that the edge or is that...
kind of have to maneuver around Sakar, which is going to make
Yeah. So part of the issue is that he is really big. So
Mhm.
for example, he can't go through your sphere.
Right.
So assuming that you're sliding him, you might be able to move like here-ish with those 5 squares of movement. 1, 2, 3.
you could get him to green guy going on.
Yeah, you slide
Four.
each target up to 5 squares.
Smite him off the boat.
Well, that's something. The other part about this is that we miss out on a melee basic attack against the creature of your choice
Oh.
as a free action.
How big? It's a burst one.
Yes, area burst 1 within 10 squares.
I would.
And
What are
it's
the targets?
each enemy in the burst.
Yeah.
So yeah, if we could push him off the boat and have him take some damage.
Assuming he takes damage.
Basically, you just would have to not make the save.
Right.
Yeah.
No, this is an
might have good saves, though.
automatic.
You get to save when you
okay.
try to push him off the
Okay, all right.
Furthermore, you have to push him entirely off the boat.
boat. Which you should be able to do in 5.
Yeah, right?
Yep.
I mean,
All right, then I will just go ahead and use a mass charm against him. And mass charm is instantaneous, so I slide him 5 squares.
Okay,
He
so
is
what is
pretty
the-
massive.
Yeah.
Is like a close burst or
Yeah, it's a area burst 1 within 10 squares.
Okay.
And it's each enemy in burst, so even if it caught Sakar, he would be okay. I mean,
Okay. Let's see if he saves. Where are you? You're just trying to move him off the
just
boat.
trying to move him off the boat.
So let's see if he saves. He saves.
does.
Only just.
It's okay. He's on the edge of the boat.
Yes.
That's true.
And he's prone.
Okay. The next thing that I want to do is I have these things called Torque of Power Preservation.
Too soon.
No. Use this power after you use an encounter power of the Torque's level or lower. Roll a 1d20 plus the Torque's enhancement bonus, which is 5. If the result is 10 or higher, that power renews as if you'd taken a short rest. So I'm going to do that against the Mass Charm.
That's an encounter power?
It is a daily, and the cool thing is, it says magic item daily, 3 uses total. So that means I can use it 3 times a day?
What kind of stupid power is this? But I don't think the torque would count for that since it said encounter power. Did it not?
Yeah,
Hang
it's
on.
for an encounter power.
So,
Yeah,
I think
encounter power of the
saying that
Torque's...
you won't get temps for it because it's an encounter, not a daily.
well. this
No, I'm
power's a
trying
daily,
to
not an
refresh Mass Charm.
Use this power after use an encounter power of the Torque's level or lower. Roll. So power daily free action. Use this power after you use an encounter power of the Torque's level or lower. Roll 1d20 plus the Torque's enhancement bonus. If the result is 10 or higher, the power renews as if you had taken a short rest. If the result is lower than 10, you don't expend the use of this power, and no daily use of a magic item power occurs. So you actually can, if you fail, you can keep using it as many times as you want. There's nothing here that says that you can use it multiple times.
I roll a 19.
All right, you have it back.
So I have Mass
Nice.
Charm back.
And get 15 temporary hit points?
How do I get 15 temporary hit points?
Because Brian said so.
Okay, and am I right in understanding this, Rodrigo, that I get to use this 3 times?
No.
Why does it say 3 uses total?
Where does it say that?
Magic item daily, 3 uses total.
You have 3 total daily magic item uses. because of-
Okay,
And then +1 every milestone.
right. Okay. All right, so that is now used. And let's see. I think Sparkle is next to me, right?
18 temporary hit points.
All right.
Apologies.
I get 18 temporary hit points.
Oh, yeah.
I think I'm going to use Flames Protection as my minor action.
Okay.
It is a close burst 5. You and 1 or 2 allies in the burst, the target gains resist 10 cold and resist 10 fire until the end of your next turn. Whenever a creature makes a melee attack against the target, the attackers take 15 fire damage. No creature can take this damage more than once per turn. So that is... Looks like it would go to close burst 5, so I mean it can get
Use Sparkle and Sakar.
yeah, or can I get Randus in that too? Or does I guess Randus
You
wouldn't
could.
matter.
It
But it's
wouldn't
more
do.
valuable on Sakar.
Okay.
since
Yep, let's do that.
Randus has at least that much fire resistance, right?
That's exactly that much. Fire
So
and
it
cold resistance.
Would be redundant.
Yep.
Yeah.
And they're unlikely to make a melee attack against Randus right now.
Yeah. All right. So you guys and me, we gain 10 resist 10 cold and resist 10 fire until the end of my next turn. Whenever a creature makes a melee attack against the target, the attacker takes 15 fire damage. No creature can take this damage more than once per turn.
So it was 10.
Does-
Well, it would have actually been an improvement for me, but that's
Does
all right.
that stack?
No.
So it doesn't help you, probably.
No.
Oh, the cold
Help.
part might,
Yeah.
except
Helps
No.
me. I don't have any resists.
I have cold resistance for it.
Oh, there you go.
So that's my minor. Mass Charm was my standard. The Shape the Dream was my free action. And I'm going to move the Ball Lightning to right there on top of that guy. And that should be everything.
What does the Ball Lightning do at this point?
At this point, it's going to slow, although if I use a minor action, I can have it do another attack.
How far can you move it?
10 squares.
Move it next to the big guy.
Okay.
Because the little guy is all but adjacent to you,
Right,
Sparkle
right.
anyways.
Right.
Probably not going to be lasting much longer.
Hopefully.
And the other two are
He
ranged
gets,
anyways.
nope, he doesn't. Never mind. He's a slow one.
Okay, my turn, I believe, is done. Sorry that
All
took so
right.
long, everybody.
Now the Pulsar Pirate is going to, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hey, that guy's on his boat.
No, Randus, no.
Unforgivable.
Unforgivable.
Also,
That's
these guys
what
are
you
smart, and that's
are.
clearly your healer, so. Kerzap.
You do have the bonus defenses from second wind.
Yep.
So that'll be a 35 versus Will.
That one hits.
What is your will?
Any other one? 33 with the second wind.
Oh. Why is
All
your
right,
will so
let's
low?
see.
Yeah, because not a class bonus.
That'll be 29 Psychic.
Okay. 14
That's not bad.
psychic.
Could be worse.
And you are
If I have the right tool.
weakened and take -2 to save ends.
So is the Hadron helmsman injured, or
wait.
is the fireball covering his
The second one.
life bar? Okay.
And then it is the turn of the Hadron Helms. Oh, wait, actually, no. This guy's going to move. I think it's going to stand, if that's a thing. This thing slows it, right, if it starts its turn next to it.
Right.
It is going to use its fire power to hit things and move them around.
No.
But it's a close burst 5. So I think the only thing in range is a car.
Yep.
That will be a 28 versus Fortitude.
Nope.
Man, it is really shaken by the fact that somebody charmed him. All right, that takes us to the top of the round. And it'll be Cosmic Corsair. Where's that guy? Oh, he's over
At the
there.
helm.
Who's open? He'll take a shot at Orem. Skipew. That'll be a nat 20.
Ouch.
Well, that
So much for that.
So he hits you right in the soul. So that'll be 40 damage. 40 psychic damage.
40 psychic damage. So,
Well, there goes all of your temporary hit points.
goes all my temporary hit points. Minus 22 more. I am bloodied again.
You know what? If you hadn't, he'd be more than bloodied. So
Okay. So that's that guy, and he's going to maintain his position.
actually.
Okay.
this Might be a good time to do a healer's momentum. Well, actually, one of your allies within Orm's probably not within 5 square. Oh, yeah, he is.
Yeah, yes.
Okay. Let me check. This has ranged weapon range. Okay. So yeah, an enemy deals damage to with an attack to one of my allies within 5 squares of me. I can make as a immediate reaction. Do a intelligence versus AC. 27 to that guy. What hit?
What's your range on your crossbow?
It's 10/20. So
Yeah, that'll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
actually,
Yep.
it would be penalized further, but
So yeah, that would be a -2 to it, I think. But
yeah.
it doesn't hit anyway.
Nope. So half damage on a miss. So 16 damage.
Okay.
And the ally hit by the triggering attack, this is an effect, attack roll can spend a healing surge.
All right.
And regain an additional 6 hit points.
All right.
2 other allies within 5 squares of the target gain temporary hit points equal to their healing surge value.
The target's
Ooh, that is
the
a lot of
Cosmic
temps.
Corsair.
Within the target is the triggering enemy. Oh, okay. So that might not be a thing. 5 squares.
Yeah, none of us are close to him at all.
Yeah.
Darn. Well, I got Orm back up.
Hey, and surprisingly, I have more hit points than when I
We're hit.
I was hit. Yeah.
Okay.
Because you said healing surge plus 6, right?
Yes.
Okay, and the 6 are
From
regular, or are they
from
temporary?
the Ion Stone.
But
Or
are they
no, from
temporary?
the feet I got that. No, they're regular.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right, yep. Cool. Thank you, Randus.
You're welcome.
All right. So that was on Cosmic Corsair's turn.
Yeah.
Satellite Scalawag is going to shift and attack Orem.
Stop picking on Orem.
Wow.
So this will be a 46 versus AC.
So, first of all, is this a melee attack?
This is a melee attack.
He takes 15 fire damage.
Okay.
And then it's, what did you say, 45 versus what?
46 versus AC.
Oh, yeah, that hits.
23 damage.
What type?
Untyped.
Oh, okay.
Just sword stabby.
Yep. I'm bloodied again.
Okay. And then it's going to shift 3 squares. And then it will be... Yep, it'll be Little Sparkle's turn.
For smash requires melee.
Cool. The orb above the Hadron Handsman, I don't want to be near that thing because that
No.
would slow me, right?
Right. It's anybody who starts their turn will get slowed by 1. And I have something that will create an area effect that may trap him in a spot, or at least do some damage to him. So
I should maybe not go
Well, I mean,
run
you
into
could-
melee with him.
I mean, if you can hit him for a lot of points, then yes, I would say use your massive damage attacks that you use.
I would say kill the Scalawag.
I mean, that's better for someone who does less damage than me to finish him off,
Yeah.
honestly.
Because mine will only do 3d6 plus 11 damage.
Okay. So I was planning on leaping dagger kicking, which is going to knock someone prone and do some damage. So I thought he'd be a good target for that.
Yeah, definitely do that then. 'Cause then I can
Then
I can take care of these guys up here then.
Great. Then I will charge him with a leaping dagger kick. So she will run and kick him in the face. So
Where are you going to move to?
I'm going to charge to here.
Good call.
Okay. Roll it.
Sure. So the first off, the effect is that he is knocked prone before I even make the attack,
Excellent.
Classy.
Nice.
which is the
Nice.
synergy, because then he grants me combat advantage when I make the actual attack.
For extra stabbies.
Yep, exactly. So I've got a 37 to hit his AC.
37 will hit his AC.
Yay.
Sweet. Then he's going to take some damage. So I will do 43 damage to him. And he is dazed until the end of my next turn.
Nice.
Way to do it.
And that is me.
Okay. It is Sakar's turn.
Did somebody say 1-2 punch?
Whatever.
On this,
Oh, I said 1-2
on
punch.
this guy?
Yeah, this big schmuck.
Oh, the big one.
Yeah, the big schmuck. I want to hit him really hard until he dies.
Do you got anything that moves?
I would say someone needs to clean up that Scalawag.
No, don't clean him.
Yeah, I'm still getting
And
into
we've
big guy.
actually got the helmsman controlled for a change.
All right. So what's Sakar doing?
Sakar goes attack face. No, I can't go there. Can I go attack face here? I was trying to find a way to actually flank with her because she likes her flanky flanks, but I don't think I
You
can
do not want to be flanking with her right now.
because I'll be dead
Yep.
Yeah, you'll be in the
in the
water.
ocean. Okay.
Also, do you want to be next to the orb?
Yeah, just again, when you start your turn next to the orb, you will be slowed.
That's fine.
Okay.
I'm gonna crack the smack out of him with a warding smash. 35 versus reflex.
35 is going to miss. Wait, reflex. Nope, a 35 is going to hit.
Woo!
Yay! It's okay because it does half damage on a miss.
Roller coaster
But-
of emotions.
Now it does full damage, so I don't have any damage bonuses, right?
Not currently.
Not currently. Okay, well, then I will roll my damage.
Let's do-
36 damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sure there's some way just to make it.
That's what I was going to say. There has to be a way to get rid of or to reroll ones automatically.
I don't think there is. I've looked for it and I could not find it, but I might be wrong.
I mean, honestly, we could just say
I think
5d7
actually I think there
plus
might be.
5 plus the normal bonus.
The guy's bloodied. What else there, Sakar?
I got a crossbow.
Can you hit that guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I can shoot at him.
That's my turn.
Marked him, right?
He is marked.
Cool.
I would like to mark him at this time.
Okay, he's marked.
Thank you.
And takes us to Cat.
All right. I will attack the Cosmic Corsair because I will get Prime Shot, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Fair enough.
God dang it,
Nope.
Orem.
Nope.
Can you move down one and be closer? No? That's kind of the
What
same
did I do?
distance. You're closer or the same distance from...
Oh,
Hey, you can move 3 squares to get concealment, so
True. I'm also going to try and stay on the edges so I can keep that cover going.
okay.
You can maybe target the Corsair and get that prime shot if you move up and around.
That's what I was looking at.
Pulsar Pirate, oh, never mind.
I'm 1, 2... Sakar and I are the same distance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, yeah. Orm's in the way.
Yep.
Orm's in terrible position for my Prime Shot. I hate Prime Shot. It's such a terrible power.
I think if you move here, you would have Prime Shot on the Corsair, right?
You probably would want to move at
I'd
least
have it on the
one
Pirate.
more.
On Pulsar Pirate as well.
Ah.
It's the same either way. I'm going to shoot at the Corsair.
Okay.
From where I am currently.
What are you shooting?
I've got to grab the name of the power. I've already used my minor action, haven't I? Yep, we'll go with just Chains of Levistus.
Okay.
27 versus Fortitude.
That doesn't seem like it's going to hit. Nope.
Yeah.
That will not hit. Because you rolled a 3.
Yep.
Anything on a miss?
No, it's just a encounter power. Also,
Okay.
I'm a warlock.
Warlocks. What else?
Oh, that's me. The move minor standard. So I've got my concealment and my cover.
That's going to take us to Randus.
Okay. What would it take me to get back on the Czarina?
You can... the easiest way would be for you to go up to this corner,
Mm-hmm.
and then I would call it a 2 square eat up to move to this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you'd be here.
go gadget. Legs.
Anything else would require probably an athletics check to jump it, or some sort of mobility power.
Like blinking out of existence.
Yeah, I was considering that, but kind of would basically take my move action either way.
Mhm.
Although I guess I wouldn't be around to be targeted at in the meantime. Well, anyways, minor action, heal Orem.
Okay. What do I get?
Healing surge value plus 16 and plus 2 to defenses until the end of my next turn.
Now I don't expend a healing surge, right?
Nope.
Okay. I'm at 107. Or sorry, 102.
I think I'll go ahead and take a standard action to shoot at the satellite scalawag. Since I'm still going to be using magic weapon, although even if I hit, it doesn't really do anything other than giving me a better attack and damage. 39 versus AC.
39 versus AC. That sounds right. Let's see. That'll hit.
Cool. So 38 damage.
Did it.
38 damage will kill it.
Sweet.
Good job,
Curse.
Brandon.
Nice. Way to snipe the kill, leader.
Whang.
Yay, curse trigger.
Curse trigger.
Still have my temporary hit points, so that doesn't do any good. Adjacent allies, I don't have any, so that doesn't do any good. So it looks like I'm growing flowers.
What?
I have Vestige of Larage active. So living plants temporarily grow around me until the end of my next turn. I have cover against attackers that are not adjacent to me.
So does the feat you have allow you to have a third vestige active?
So I've got a feat that gives me 2 pacts.
Right.
So I've got both Infernal Pact and Vestige Pact.
I see.
And then I've got a feat that lets me have 2 vestiges active.
Right.
And then my newest feat lets me have one of my daily warlock
Dailies.
vestiges as a just normal pact or normal vestige instead of having one of the others.
Okay. So you had. So which 2 did you have then?
Vestige of Larage is the daily that I have.
Okay.
And then the other one that I'm using is the King Elidir because that's the one that I like because Zuwa just does stuff with Prime Shot.
Gotcha. All right, carry on. What's happening?
There's plants around me. I have cover to everything that's not adjacent to me.
Are you still walking on the wall?
I'm still walking on the wall, yeah.
So the
I
plants
can
are
plant
growing
Like
straight out
wall
of the wall.
climbing vines.
Yep.
I think just
Sweet.
flowers sprouting
I'm
out
just
the side of the
imagining
boat.
corn stalks growing straight out perpendicular.
Or like astral kelp.
I want to say it was orchids the first time I described it. But that's been ages ago.
It's all good. It can be situational.
Cool.
I think with that, I will trade my move in for minor and not exist for a while.
Okay. That's the end of that. So it's on to Orem.
Okay, I'd like to use Frostburn, which is an area burst 2 within 20 squares, which I would like to see about dropping right there, which should get both of those guys in it.
Looks like.
Frostburn, each creature in the burst creates a zone of difficult terrain that lasts until the end of your next turn until you dismiss it. I'm going to go ahead and roll it. Frostburn. 39 versus Fortitude.
That will hit both of them.
Okay. 17 cold and fire damage.
Okay.
The burst creates a zone of difficult terrain that lasts until the end of your next turn, or until I dismiss it as a minor action. Any creature that starts its turn in the zone takes 5 cold and fire damage. I'm going to move my electric light bulb 1 square to the left.
Okay.
So, and then that's going to be my move action. And then my minor action, I'm going to have the ball lightning attack again.
Okay.
And 41 versus reflex. Oh, that's an at 20.
That's
3d6 plus 11 damage. So 18, so that's 29 damage.
Okay.
Does your implement
Lightning damage. It's implement, yeah.
Does your implement provide extra critical?
I don't think so. Let's look here at Jagged Longsword and see.
I don't think it does. I think it
don't think
crits
it
on a
does.
lower.
Yeah.
Yeah, it crits on like an 18.
If it's jagged.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so what was that?
29 damage.
Wait, you said it crits on an 18 or better?
No, sorry, 19 or 20 is what it says. This weapon scores critical hits on 19 or 20. So it's ongoing 10.
All right, all done?
I am done.
Okay. Pulsar Pirate takes 5 damage.
Yes.
5 cold fire.
Cold fire.
And it will... Yeah, definitely move away from that mess. Well, first
Which
it's gonna...
place does it want to move to?
Yeah. It's gonna take a shot at Orem first. Since it's not like that impedes anything. That's going to be a 32 versus Will.
32 versus will hit.
Oh.
Let's see. I got +2 on that, so that's only 31.
Yeah,
So
I
yes,
did
it'll
tell you
still
last
hit.
time.
So hits.
It still hits by 1.
That'll be 23 psychic damage.
Okay.
And you are weakened. And you take a -2 penalty to saving throws, save-ins both.
Your saving throws are messed up, but you can totally get away from that with a saving throw.
Yep.
It's just rude.
Right? It's the
Yep.
meanest. Just like -2 to saves. Save ends.
And then Hadron Hellsman will go. How much damage does he take?
5 fire, 5 fire cold.
That's
No.
the Cosmic Core Sen.
Oh, sorry.
Hadden Helmsman has ongoing 10 because of the crit.
Ongoing 10.
Okay. Well, he'll just drop dead right there.
Sweet.
Sweet.
Yay!
Hadron
I
helmsman.
feel like I did something.
Good
this
job,
night.
Orem.
You killed him.
He just slides into the astral sea and disintegrates.
Is eaten by an astral
Shark.
pufferfish.
Grew.
Astral Brew.
All right, top of the round. Almost there.
Only someone had diplomacy and could talk these guys into just jumping off the boat.
Seems likely.
Cosmic Corsair is up here.
Yeah,
1,
he will
2,
take the 5.
And then he'll move. Well, first he's going to take a shot at Orem.
Why?
Because you're doing all the work right now.
He's a jerk.
Pew. So that'll be a 32 versus Will.
Yeah.
That still hits by 1.
Boo.
Congratulations.
Okay. That'll be 24 psychic damage.
It's in my head. Get it out. Get it out. And now I'm bloodied.
Okay. And then it'll... And this guy's dead. So, Little Sparkle.
I am going to start by using Acrobat's Escape just to get to big move action. So
Okay.
I'll be doing 5, 10, or not 5, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay.
And she will say to these two, it's like, you should really go find easier prey. And can I, how do I get combat advantage against this guy now? Oh, actually, I'll say make my threatening thing before I move and attempt to become hidden as I move.
Okay.
So it's a -5 penalty because I'm taking a full move action, correct?
Yeah, if you're moving more than 2 squares, it's a -5 to your check.
Okay. Well, I've got a 45.
So
Oh yeah, so that's actually a 40 because I forgot my penalty.
that's okay. You can actually hide from that guy.
Sweet. All right. Then now that I am hidden, I will try to wreck him. So, I will unleash the scoundrel's philosophy. So I'll start off with a attack versus his AC. Which, oh man, if only I had that increased crit thing. All right, well, I assume a 50 will hit his AC.
A 50 will hit his AC.
Sweet. Then he's going to take... I already had that calculated. Oh well. So he'll take 37 damage.
Okay.
And then I get to make a secondary attack versus his will, which is a 44 versus will.
44 versus will hit.
And since that hit, he is now dazed until the end of my next turn.
Okay. He is also bloodied.
Kill him with sticks.
What else?
Actually, I might try to just kill him. Yeah, I'm just going to try to finish him out with a low / minor action.
Okay.
So I've got a 36 to hit his ref.
36 will hit his reflex.
Great. So take another 22 damage.
You rolled a 1.
That'll kill him.
And he takes 22 damage.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, the D4 doesn't matter. And then she will glare at the Cosmic Corsair.
I will grow more plants.
Woo! Woo!
Fear of plants.
All right, anything else?
No, that was my move, standard, minor, so.
All right. It is Sakar's turn.
Sakar, being Sakar, there's no one but the Cosmic Cowboy left, right?
Yes.
Yep.
And you can reach him with the 7. You're moving
Good.
7, right?
Sakar is going to rush across the deck with both swords outstretched in a terrifying roar screaming noise. And by the way, did I mention that I'm still on fire?
I just assume you always are.
Yeah, I was on. Yeah, I never turned off the summer fire, so I'm going to use my summer fire attack. Ha! Which allows me to attack with the summer fire. I know that sounded like I was trying to make something up. It was actually true. I am still on fire.
I mean, if not, I can fix that.
I can too, so.
Spit nuggets. That is a 34 versus reflex.
34 versus reflex will not hit.
Oh.
Sadly, it only does half damage then.
That's good.
Do I have a... Ooh! I didn't hit him, though. I have to hit him to use my extra damage on the...
Yeah.
Blah, blah, rip out your throat, blah. Well, spit nuggets once again. I shall hit him for half damage. 9 damage.
Okay. Anything else as an effect or anything?
Not on a miss, no.
Okay.
I could do the thing and light him on fire, but that's not a minor, is it? No, that's an encounter. And I moved over here so I can't explode and kill him that way. Man, this is too hard. To go. I am done.
Okay. You want to mark him?
I do want to mark him. Yes, please.
Okay. All right. That's going to take us to Ket.
Yay.
Nuke him.
Oh, he's bloodied.
Nuke him from orbit. It's the only way to be sure.
I'm going to end up back up on the ship.
Okay.
What was easier to hit, guys? Their AC or their reflex?
Reflex is
Reflex.
Like 32, I believe.
Their reflex seems to be lower than their AC, yeah. They're pirates.
But you think they'd be very reflexive.
Yeah, but AC is almost always the highest.
Yeah, pirates are like tough. Haven't you seen Popeye?
That's true.
He's not really fast.
Popeye's
He's just
not a
got the
pirate.
battleship
Fortuitous.
Potemkin.
He's a sailor, not a pirate.
Oh,
Yeah, but all
601,
pirates are
half
also
done.
sailors. It's like a Venn
Yes.
diagram.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, how long
Sailor
does your
thief
burst
pirate.
thing last, Orm?
Until the end of my next turn. And it's only
Only
difficult
when you start your turn?
at the end of my turn. The burst creates a zone of difficult terrain that lasts until the end of your next turn or until you dismiss it as a minor action. Any creature that starts its turn in the zone takes 5 cold and 5 fire. So
Okay.
you can walk through it if you want.
I can't, because that's the extent of my move. It would
okay.
take 2 spaces to
You're-
go one more step.
Yeah, you're totally...
Sleep
Fine.
over him. That's fine.
But I will curse him, and then I will hit him with Hellish Rebuke.
Curse you, cosmic cadaver.
It does not look like it's
27
going to hit.
versus reflex.
27 versus reflex is not going to hit.
All right,
Ah,
that's my turn. I conceal,
baloney.
and my plants go away.
Okay.
Nuke him from
Brandis.
We'll see what I can do. So I'm gonna come back in roughly. I think I'll just pop up here. Minor action, heal Aurum.
Okay.
So get back your healing surge value plus 16, plus 2 to your defenses till the end of my next turn. I'm gonna run up and try a Battle Fist Smash. 30 versus AC.
30 versus AC is not going to hit.
Wasn't expecting it to. Okay, well, that's my turn.
Okay.
At least it didn't miss by 1.
Yeah.
Yep.
To get up to here, Rodrigo, does that take one extra move?
Yes.
Okay, so that should be 9 squares. So I'm going to move my...
1, 2,
ball
3,
lightning up
4, 5, 6. Or, to move the thing? Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
So the ball lightning is going to go up there as my move action. As my minor action, it's going to go off.
How many squares can you move it?
10.
Wow.
27 versus reflex.
That will not hit.
Do these guys, Randus and Sakar, block magic missiles?
No.
No.
I don't.
I'm going to shoot magic missiles at him, which is at 10, but I'm weakened, so it's 5 damage to him.
Magic missiles should be more than 10.
It's 3 plus my intelligence modifier.
Level 21 is 5 plus intelligence modifier.
5 plus intelligence modifier.
So
that's 12, so it's 6 damage.
And doesn't it... I guess, never mind.
All right, what else?
6 damage, and then I'm going to save, and I have a -2 to the save roll.
Yep.
I do not save.
Okay, at least he didn't roll a 1.
Yeah, could have been worse.
Yep.
Barely.
Unnatural one.
Yes.
All right, guys, knock this guy out.
We're trying.
Let's kill
All
him.
right.
I wanted to knock him off the boat, but that didn't
Oh,
work.
he gets to go.
He is slowed.
Also, your other thing disappears.
Also, my
right?
other thing disappears. Yes.
See if he wants to just jump off the side of the boat.
No, because he might try to jump off the side of the boat into his boat and get away.
Take no prisoners.
Do we
He's
even
gonna
know
have
who
to
they
go
are?
through.
We
They're
don't even know who they are, so maybe
bad
finding out who
pirates.
they are might be a good idea.
Take one prisoner.
He is going to fight for his life.
Of course.
Briefly.
Well,
So he will attack Sakar since he has him marked. That'll be a 29 versus AC.
Negative.
Okay.
Yep, not so
Yay.
great in melee. And it has a little sparkle.
I'm going to finish this up.
Yeah, that sounds like a plan.
Sparkle.
Can't get into melee with him, but I will move up and let me see how flock tactics work.
we all form a V behind you.
Yeah, I will take a minor action to use flock tactics. An enemy adjacent to an ally grants combat advantage to me until the start of my next turn.
Okay.
So, you guys are part of my flock, whether you like it or not. And then I'll just go ahead and sly flourish him with my dagger.
Okay.
That is
Oh, actually, let me double check that I can use that on a ranged attack. Yep, melee or ranged. Perfect.
sweet.
I have combat advantage, so 42 to hit his AC.
That'll hit.
Sweet. All right. Then he will take 48 damage.
Wow. Do you want to kill him,
Okay.
or do you want to just
Yeah,
knock him
I will
out?
try to knock him out.
Okay.
Your daggers nail him to the deck.
Yeah,
And
he
hail
gets
something non-vital.
he gets knocked out pretty good.
Like a spleen.
You can survive
These guys
without
may
that.
not have spleens. They're pirates.
They're squiggly speech.
What's so funny?
They may not have spleens. They're pirates.
Right. They live
Because
on
they're
the boat.
Githyanki. It's because they're pirates.
Yes.
All right,
Yeah.
we are out of combat.
Hooray!
Yay.
Yes.
Do you guys want to interrogate this guy now or later?
I would like
Later?
to go to sleep now and interrogate him later.
All right, then that's
I
where we will
too.
end it this week. Oh, my goodness. I can't wait till we hit level 30 and get into battles. Man, those episodes will be a week long for you guys.
Boy.
Ah,
Well, since we'll probably be fighting gods, yes.
yes, there you go.
Look at it this way. At least we're
Or
learning
terrests.
these powers.
Multiple
you know?
Yeah. No, it's really good to,
Go
we've spent a
faster.
couple of episodes having Rodrigo have us go over our skills and our feats and everything, which I think helped us remember things that we could do or couldn't do in certain instances. And I think that we used some of our new powers. And look what we did. We swabbed the deck with these pirates. Yeah, podcast at majorspoilers.com, and here's hoping that all of your dice rolls are critical hits.
Arr.
This podcast is copyright 2018 by Major Spoilers Entertainment, LLC.